De'Zhaun Stribling, welcome to the San Francisco 49ers. Let's go back to the moment you realized you were going to be the newest wide receiver on the 49ers. What was that call like?
Oh, I was so excited. A lot of emotions. I was kind of shaking a little bit. Very nervous in the moment. I talked to a lot of people, kind of didn't remember what everybody said because I was just so excited. But I just feeling very blessed and I just loved it. I just loved it.
You said that the moment felt surreal. So when did it click in for you? Was there a specific moment?
It kind of clicked in on this flight that I just took last night. You know, I was on the flight kind of just recapping everything and thinking about everything. It still kind of felt like a dream, really, you know, just the best situation ever happened to me, you know? So I was just very, very relieved and very blessed.
Well, walk us through what the last 24 hours have been like for you.
Yeah, so got drafted, a bunch of phone calls, a bunch of interviews, talked to a lot of people, then had a lot of family at my house. We had this little nice beach house back in Hawaii. Ate food, jumped in the water, swam around a little bit, and then immediately packed, and then got on the plane, and now I'm here.
And now you're here in Santa Clara. Now that you've made it to the NFL, what's going to motivate you moving forward?
You know, just really trying to be the best person I can be, you know, on and off the field. I feel like being a man and being consistent in what I'm doing is really driving me, you know, trying to just be the best I can be and reach new heights.
You've mentioned that Hawaii is home of the faithful. So tell me what you've heard about the 49ers from friends and family back home.
Oh, just, you know, just a lot of crazy fans, you know, a lot of diehard fans, a lot of love everywhere. You know, you can see it, they represent it strong and very open about it.
What did each stop at Washington State, Oklahoma State, and then Ole Miss teach you about football, leading you here to the 49ers?
Yeah, so they each taught me a lot of different things. So like Washington State taught me the importance of having a routine on and off the field, kind of being in a really good mental space. Oklahoma State taught me accountability, you know, how important it is to keep you and your teammates accountable. And Ole Miss taught me the importance of having a really good brotherhood, a really good bond. You know, we faced a lot of adversity that season, but because our bond and our brotherhood was so tight, we conquered everything, you know, and really kind of went as far as we could.
It was cool to hear that you trained with your Ole Miss friend, DK Metcalf. What lessons did you learn from him that really stuck with you?
You know, just kind of the importance of the league as a route runner, kind of like what you're attacking, what the focus is, and kind of just what this game is. You know, it's a very fast game. Have to be very prepared when it comes to the offense and knowing the quarterback.
How does playing across 55 college games in multiple systems make you ready for the league?
Yeah, I feel like I'm very battle tested. You know, I did it a lot, and I did it a lot at a high level. You know, I went through different places, learned different offenses, and competed at a high level and been successful almost everywhere, right? So it's been a great journey. You know, it's really kind of prepped me for this moment right here.
We've looked back at what scouts said about you, and they've highlighted your speed, your catch radius, your willingness to block, and what you do after the catch. But what part of your game do you think is underrated that people aren't catching?
You know, I think my versatility really says a lot. What I can do inside and out, how I play different positions at the wide receiver spot, played slot, but also played outside. You know, I do a lot of things at a high level, you know, so I'm really just trying to hone in on all those things and just be the best I can be.
Amazing. Now this is a deep wide receiver room. You're joining Mike Evans, Christian Kirk, Ricky Pearsall. Tell me what excites you about playing with them in a Kyle Shanahan offense.
Yeah, really just learning, you know, just learning from them, trying to get as much tools and much information as I can so I can be a better receiver, and also competing at a high level, right? Going out there, making each other better and learning off of each other.
How do you see yourself fitting in this offense, and what sort of role are you looking to carve out?
Yeah, just really trying to get on the field and play, you know, wherever that's at, whether special teams or as a receiver, contribute early, compete at a high level, and help the team win.
Now, the 49ers' reputation is physical football and a brotherhood in that locker room. What do you respect or what do you love about the 49ers' identity?
Yeah, I mean, that's the name of the game, is run and hit. So physicality is right up my alley. Really love that, and I love the whole connection with the players and the brotherhood. I just met Fred outside, and he was great. You know, it felt like me and him were best friends, you know? So really love that, really love the whole welcoming spirit, and I'm a big fan of it.
The brotherhood is already starting. Now tell me, how do you describe yourself outside of football?
Yeah, I'm a very chill person, very laid back. Really try to be in the moment of everything, not looking too far ahead or not dwelling on the past, just really being where my feet are and being grateful for the spot that I'm in.
You've been described as a Hawaii chill guy, but your dad spent 17 years in the Marines. How has he influenced you and what have you learned from him?
Yeah, just learning the importance of preparation, discipline, and also being accountable in a lot of things. You growing up, I was very disciplined, and that translated to my football abilities. Being able to take certain processes very serious, be able to know what I want out of certain things. So I really appreciate him for that, and I was raised right, and this is why I'm who I am now.
Looking ahead to your NFL career, what does success mean to you personally?
Can't really put expectation on it or numbers on it, right? Just really trying to be the best that I can be. It's never what you think it's going to be, but it always works out just fine, right? So just really trying to keep my head down, work hard, and fit in however I can.
De'Zhaun, welcome to the 49ers family.
Thank you.